So there are 4 stages of forgiveness created by Robert Enright. The first one is to uncover your anger by exploring how you've avoided or addressed the emotion. What do you think about that one?
The first is to uncover your anger by exploring how you avoided or addressed the emotion. So mine would be avoidance.
Same.
Right? Like, for straight up, mine would be like, okay, so like the reason I'm so angry is because I actually avoided this for so long and I allowed so much resentment to build up that it's all grown into anger.
And not necessarily avoidance in like, oh, I like feel this, but I'm not bringing it up. Mine would be like compartmentalize. Like
I won't let myself feel this.
I won't even let myself
we're
feel
not even accessing it. It is over there on a shelf. I'm going to wave and I'm going to fucking walk out.
So I think that's an important distinction to make is forgiveness is not just like pushing the emotion aside and pretending like it's not there. That you have to actually acknowledge that you're upset first, right? Mm-hmm. That's a key. The second one is to make the decision to forgive.
Gulp.
Begin by acknowledging that ignoring or coping with the offense hasn't worked and therefore forgiveness might provide a path forward.
Okay. I can see that. That makes a lot of sense, right? Like consciousness of it, the whole thing.
I like that it's talking about it as a decision.
Yeah.
Because I think
that's something you have to do. You get to choose and decide to do.
You get to choose and decide. And also I think, in some ways people might think of it as it's something that just comes to us, almost like closure. People are like, closure will just come to me.
I know, I love when people say that. I'm like, from where?
You're like,
what do you mean? From the vents? What are you talking about? The flowing out? Like air? What the fuck are you talking about? But I feel like I've had so many clients who come in and they're like, I know. I've like gone to other therapists before and they all talk about like, I got to forgive them to move forward. And I'm like, tick, 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 tick. What? What? Huh? Because it also makes it that it is automatic and then it takes away the autonomy of it, right? Mm-hmm. We are therapists, not counselors. We believe not in making decisions for you, but supporting the decisions you make for yourself. Autonomy over everything. That's trauma informed right there. Mm. So it is a decision you get to make when you're ready and it feels right for you based on how it's affecting your life, not because what you should be doing for other people. I love that part. I like step 2.
I like step 2 because it makes us feel like we're in control of our lives.
I like control.
Who doesn't?
I like control a lot.
Well, and I think that these are steps because this is a process. Like, we're not going to read these. And if you're thinking like, oh, I need to forgive this person, you're going to like hear this and be like, oh, I'm ready. Like it's a process. And to make the decision to forgive is also about consciously acknowledging what we were saying before, that you can still set boundaries for yourself and you can still communicate what your needs are or take care of yourself in certain ways and forgive at the same time.
Yep.